Hello to all you beautiful gems out there. My name is Don Graves, and I am the founder and creator of Gem.In Productions, where spirituality, nonconformity, and authenticity merge, resulting in a life that's more beautiful and more fuller. I'm back at the park again, just having a lap, and I've had this topic that was on my mind that I want to discuss, and it pertains to nonconformity and the guilt that's often affiliated with it. So, me and my wife were having a discussion concerning this lady that she knows, stating that she's learning she's learning to not feel guilt and shame when she says no to something. And that's definitely a challenging process, because usually the ones that we want to say no to are those who are closest to us. And I understand that so deeply, because it's something that I've gone through, and it's something that I'm continuously going through. Because with every breath that I take, I'm learning and uncovering more and more about myself. I'm rediscovering myself, like things that I know for a fact that I was interested in, that I covered and try to keep hidden from those closest to me and the ones that I love most. All of those things are reemerging. They're reemerging, and rather than me pushing them away, I'm letting them in. I'm inviting them in. I'm pretty much in a state of allowance and receptivity, and it's such a beautiful feeling, to to unshackle yourself from the beliefs and ideas of society and those closest to you. It's such a beautiful feeling. Um, it's what true freedom is. It's really what true freedom is, in my opinion. But she she was stating that she often feels guilty for saying no, even though that's what she wants to do, and that's completely understandable. But it's really due to how we function in society that conjures up that feeling of guilt of being authentic with yourself. And that is such a backwards process. Just think about it for a moment. Your true nature is something that you should feel guilty of, because someone else or a collective told you that you should, because that's not what they do. Like, oh no, you shouldn't do that. That's bad, because none of us over here do that. So why are you doing that? With you doing that, you're not one of us. You're evil. You're bad. You can't do that here. That's such a twisted thing. And what it does really, it it gives us this feeling of being powerless, having no sense of control, or a limited sense of control with our own lives. And that's just not the case, because everything and everyone on this earth and this universe has an unspeakable power within them and within itself that is unconquerable. So this power cannot be conquered by another power outside of it. It can only be conquered from within. And it's really something that I'm passionate about. It's really something that I'm passionate about. Authenticity, nonconformity, personal power, self-expression. I'm very passionate about those topics. And that passion is continuously increasing, because that is the theme that my life is following now. I am learning to express myself without feeling bad about it. Um, like today, I wore something that would be considered, um, something that would be considered gay clothing because it's colorful and it's vibrant. Matter of fact, I will show you guys what I'm wearing right now. All right, so let me show you guys what I'm wearing. Okay, so that's what I wore to work today. But I didn't wear what I wore to provoke thought or to get a reaction from people. That was just the consequence of what I wore. I wore what I wore because that's what I felt. Because I'm someone who's very passionate about expressing themselves, and I express myself in a multitude of ways, not just with my clothing. My music, the way I speak, what I read, what I wear, what I eat. It's like I encapsulate what I feel though. So that night when I was focusing on what I wanted to wear, I didn't focus on what the clothing items looked like in particular. I focused on what I felt in that moment. And in that moment, I felt bright. I felt radiant. I felt vibrant. I felt colorful. So I went into my closet and I started to search for things that matched that feeling. And I picked this shirt out. It's a shirt that I bought. I bought about like 2 weeks ago. I pulled it out of the closet and I was like, okay, I have this shirt. Now it's time to select the hat. I had the option to choose between a red beanie and a marigold beanie. I chose the marigold. Um, and yes, I'm a hat guy. I'm a baldy, but I don't wear the hats because I'm a baldy. Though. I just wear the hats because I really love hats, though, specifically beanies. But anyway, that's not the point to you guys. So, I picked that out, and I was like, okay, well, I got the shirt and I got the hat. In terms of the pants, I was considering jeans, but then I remembered. I was like, well, the shirt has purple in it. I want to wear these big, baggy, purple corduroy pants that I bought a few months back. That, that definitely invoked a reaction when I first wore them when I got them. Because it's just that when you see a guy wearing something colorful and something different, it's associated with being gay. And yes, I'm gay, but not in the sense that society perceives. I am the original concept of gay. I'm happy, I'm vibrant, I'm radiant, I'm bold, I'm confident, and I love myself. That's something that I've learned. That was a state in which I was in my youth, but then due to taking on the beliefs of others and trying to fit in with society, those things were they were smothered, they were covered up, and rather than those things being seen, all the things in which that were their opposites were seen. But just getting back to living an authentic life, and that's the result. The result of me being more authentic with myself is me unearthing all of those things in which I was passionate about and applying them to my day-to-day life. But I wore this today with not a care in the world about how anyone will perceive me or any of the labels. Didn't care about any of that. All I wanted to do was express myself. That's all I wanted to do was express myself through my clothing. And the beauty in not worrying about the beauty of not having thoughts and ideas centered around negativity is that the things that gravitate towards you in those moments are some of like the most positively beautiful things ever. I've gotten so many compliments on my clothing from both women and men alike. Love, saying that I look good, I look hip. Uh, like I'm getting ready to go to like a '70s night, a disco ball. Um, just loving my style though. And one of the guys in my area, he said, "What's the occasion? Because you don't usually dress like this." And I told him, I said, to be honest, I actually do dress like this though. It's just that this is the most colorful thing I've ever worn though. But what I do and what I wear, what I listen to, all those things are governed by my feelings though. And I told him that I'm someone who loves to express themselves no matter what it pertains to. There's an element of me in it, because rather than just doing it, I'm actually being it. So I'm not just having a life or doing anything in life. I am the life. No, I'm being the life itself. I am life itself. So I told him, I said, yeah, I said, this is what I felt. I said, I felt this right here, like these colors. I felt them that night. Just, trying to figure out what I wanted to wear. And I felt colorful. I felt bright and colorful. So I picked out the most colorful and bright thing that I had in my closet. And I said, I have no shame in it. I have no shame in it. Um, that's just how I am. Even, from food to art to music to what I watch on TV, it's all based on the feeling. And really, that's what authenticity is. Authenticity is going with the feeling rather than the belief. Because some of the beliefs that we hold are not beliefs of our own. They're beliefs that we've inherited and beliefs that influence our minds based on the people that we had around us. So I'm living a life. I'm living a life based on principles that I love, my own personal beliefs, as well as my intuition, because that's the sense that people tend to forget about. People, they think about all the senses that pertain to the physical, but not the mental senses. So I'm aligning myself more. I'm aligning myself more intuitively, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. But that's all for this video, guys. If you guys made it to the end of this video, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.